This week, we've got fresh announcements from MSC with a brand new groundbreaking amplifier from Brax, Maestro with an A to B solution, CERWIN VEGA partners with Automobility in Canada, ZZ2 with a brand new application for their Z-Wags lighting solution, and PPI with a brand new and industry first motorcycle lid for Indian motorcycles. This is CMA Live All Access, brought to you by SiriusXM and sponsored by 5 Axis Innovations. And it starts now. Just when you think you've seen it all, MSC and their partner Audio Tech Fisher through their brand Brax is absolutely making headlines today because they are unveiling, get ready for this guys, a groundbreaking new amplifier called the Brax Revelation. We go now to our DSP cowboy, Mr. Chris Van Ryn. Now, Chris, there is an unprecedented amount of excitement surrounding the release of this very unique, very exclusive amplifier. I need you to tell us more.
Ben, we are absolutely ecstatic today to be talking about a brand new release from the team in Germany under the Brax lineup. This is something that's been floating around for quite a while now. There's a lot of information, more importantly, a lot of misinformation out there. So we're going to put a few of those key details to rest and give you guys just the top couple inches of what you need to know right here today.
All right, folks, strap in. We're talking about a brand new top of the line, and I do mean top of the line amplifier coming to you from Brax. It's called the Revelation Amplifier, and in fact, it was just awarded the 24-25 ISA Amplifier of the Year award. Chris, I am curious, like you have no idea. Tell me, why do you think it won this award, and what are some of the key features that this amplifier is going to have?
Ben, that's an absolutely huge list of things to cover off that there's no way we can get to today. But I want to make sure that you guys leave here understanding a couple of really cool aspects of what this all new award-winning amplifier brings to the table. The first of which is that this is going to rattle everybody's cage. Brax has actually brought a switching style amplifier to market. But the key with that and everything Brax is that we don't submit to tradition. We are all about building the best, whatever it takes under any circumstances. That's why we chose to partner with the team from Denmark at Purify. We are the first 12-volt company to bring their all-new Eigentakt amplifier technology to the 12-volt market, bringing some of the best sound quality ever measured in a car audio amplifier, bring it to life, and bring it right to you guys like never seen before.
So for those audiophiles out there, the term Purify might not be news to you, but like Chris said, this is an innovation in the 12-volt arena. Chris, I'd love the opportunity if you could kind of share with us when you're talking about stats, specifications, when we are using this type of technology, what kind of numbers are we seeing?
Audiophiles typically dive towards 2 specs right out of the gate when they first look at an amplifier. First we look at is distortion, the other one is THD and noise. Absolutely staggering off the charts numbers when it comes to these guys. We push the boundaries of what Audio Precision's 555 measurement tool is capable of. When we talk about these numbers, we look at signal to noise ratios that exceed 125 decibels. We look at distortion numbers, we see as low as 0.0002, numbers that are absolutely unseen before in this industry, amplifiers anywhere in the world. This amplifier was designed in partnership with Purify. Now, Purify makes a module that anybody can buy and include in one of their electronic products, but that was never going to be Brax. We took that module, we took that design, partnered directly with Purify, and licensed their IP. Took everything that they had accomplished and Braxified it from the top down. This is a pure in-house engineered design based on that IP, and that's why we've seen such spectacular end results out of this.
And now, if we've got your attention so far, then strap in for some more, because obviously with a release like this, there's going to be some caveats, and I mean that in a good sense. Now, Chris, this is going to be a very limited run. It's not going to be available just like any other product from Brax. Talk to us a little bit about the exclusivity features built in.
Well, when we talk about what's possible with this amplifier, these are going to be fairly low production. We've actually got 2 slightly different variations available for you. The first is our traditional amplifier. These are going to be available in Brax's traditional silver and black finishes. With that, you're going to get a beautiful stainless steel nameplate across the top that's serialized and engraved as we always expect. But for something this special, we wanted to make sure there was an option to go one step further. We're launching what's called the Founders Edition. This is limited to 888 produced units globally. This system is going to come exclusively in a midnight blue anodized finish. This is a finish that is so unique that there's actually only one company in Germany that anodizes this finish to these devices. The nameplate on this is actually going to be fully polished and engraved with gold. So the serial numbers and the naming of the amplifier is all highlighted in a truly special way to blend with the exterior colors of the device. Between the two different amplifier options, there's actually another set of options available for the package as well. We're going to be able to tailor this amplifier input stage for your particular system design. So now you're going to have the option to have either an analog input or a digital input. That analog input is going to allow you to run low-level signal straight in from your DSP and give you everything that you need in a traditional sense. The digital input, however, is something truly special. This utilizes the all-new ESS Saber DACs, same ones that are available as the upgraded option for the Brax DSP. We've also introduced a new technology, our DISAC 2.0 circuit. This circuit allows you to take a digital input signal from your source through your DSP right to the output of the amplifier. So that way you can maintain that fully digital signal all the way through, right to the amplification stage to make sure that we've absolutely maximized sound quality without compromising the absolute definition of Brax.
And there you have it, guys. Of course, the true bespoke experience courtesy of Brax, right down to the input that you want for your system to have. Now, of course, needless to say, all Brax products are handmade in Germany. Chris, real quick, let's talk about the specs. How many channels? What kind of power are we talking about?
The all-new RX2 Pro is exactly that. Two-channel amplifier designed for full range output everywhere from 10 hertz all the way up to 60 kilohertz. And with that, generates more than 300 watts of RMS power per channel. And that's just at 4 ohm. It scales up to over 500 watts if we go to 2 ohm, and nearly 1,000 watts when bridged into a 4 ohm load for running that subwoofer load. Or if you really want to get crazy with it, I won't tell you that you're limited to just subwoofers.
So if you're just tuning in, audiophiles rejoice. We're talking about a brand new upper echelon of audio offering coming to you from Audio Tech Fisher, more specifically from the brand Brax. It's called the Revelation Amplifier. It is a 2-channel amplifier that features some really high-end technology, limited to 888 units worldwide. Chris, I only have one question left. When is this going to be available?
Well, Ben, we're extremely excited. Production is underway on this amplifier already. We're expecting to see the first groups of these starting to land here in North America near the end of September, with fulfillments continuing on from there. We're extremely excited to bring this new product to market here. One of the biggest tests that any Brax branded product needs to pass is the Heinz-Fischer test. And this was one that we never ever thought we'd see a switching amplifier pass. Everyone has to go through his own listening tests in his dedicated listening room. And this was the one that absolutely rattled him and showed him what's possible when we look at efficiencies and sound quality at the same time. So we're super excited to see this come out. If anybody out there is looking to learn more about this product, feel free to reach out to us at MSC-America or contact your local Audio Tech Fisher dealer.
Hi, Jody from 5 Axis here. Just want to bring everybody up to speed with what we do and how we do it. We're a display company. We do a lot of custom graphics. Obviously, we do custom audio boards. We do RGB lighting. We do graphical work up top. We also do all the different custom amp mounts. So for all your store needs, we do front counters, we do home audio sections, we do lighting. Everything that you're looking for, give us a call. Again, it's 5 Axis, 414-326-7162.
So when it comes to OEM integration, certainly the words A to B have been the top headline news because so many new vehicles are incorporating this new protocol. Well, it looks like the folks at Maestro have come up with a solution, and not only that, it is available to order. We go now to their product specialist, Matt Yerger, to give us some more information. Now, Matt, this has been a long time coming for Maestro to have an A to B solution. What can you tell us?
Yes, so our A to B module's been in the works for a long time, and I'm happy to say that it is finally here and shipping. And I'd love to talk to you more about it.
Well, this is certainly exciting news, and I know a lot of shops and installers and enthusiasts for that matter are going to rejoice. But let's get into the details a little bit, Matt, because obviously the A to B protocol certainly presents its challenges. But I'm sure in true Maestro fashion, you guys have worked out the kinks. So, what can you tell us about the feature set when it comes to the A to B module and how it works?
Yeah, so the A to B module is a lot like all of our other interface products in that it is web programmable. So you will connect it to your computer and use WebLink Desktop to program it for the vehicle that you're connecting it to. And again, like all of our modules, it's plug and play through a T-harness, a lot like the DSR1 or the AR connects. It provides 6 RCA outputs, so you can connect them analog to any amplifier or DSP that you want. But it also features a single Toslink output that, again, you can connect to pretty much any amplifier or DSP that supports a Toslink input. Unlike the RCA outputs, the Toslink will be limited to just left and right audio, so you will lose fader control. You will also be limited on where the chime locations can play. Generally speaking, it's going to be just left or right or all speakers. So unlike the RCAs where you retain your fader and you're allowed, you're able to send a chime to a specific speaker.
All right, so the good news is it looks like it works like any other AR type unit that Maestro has. So if you're familiar with the process, it looks like that's going to be a seamless transition, which is great news. Let's talk about applications now, Matt. Obviously, ATB seems to be trending in the automotive world as being kind of that up and coming new protocol. But for now, speak to which applications are available at the moment and where this may lead in the future.
Yeah, so current solutions that started shipping with the module are going to be Ford with Bang & Olufsen, and then also select Lincoln vehicles with Rebel Audio. And then obviously the goal here is to expand. A to B really seems like it's becoming the choice of a lot of auto manufacturers. I know Toyota has switched to it. I know Harley Davidson has switched to it. And so the idea with the A to B module that we designed was, like all of our modules, it's one module for all vehicles. So going forward, we will, expand the coverage into other auto, makers that utilize the A to B signal. So it will be supported, down the road in a lot of other vehicles.
Well, if I know Maestro, then I know you guys are probably already hard at work coming up with these new applications coming soon. All right. One question I had, Matt. There are certain amplifiers available in the market currently that do feature Maestro compatibility. I would say Arc Audio and Audison to mention a few. Can you talk about some of the enhanced feature set that might come with such compatibility?
Yeah, so the Maestro A to B technically is a Maestro AR module. It has an AR built into it. So because it has that, it is compatible with all of our partner products, which, as you mentioned, is Arc Audio and Audison. And I mentioned earlier that there are some, disadvantages to using the Toslink output with, any amplifier, in that you lose fading capabilities, you lose chime locations, but you don't lose any of that functionality when you're using a Maestro compatible amplifier or DSP. When connecting to one of our partner products, utilizing the Toslink output, you will be able to retain your fader control. You will be able to send chime locations to specific speakers in the car. And you will also get some additional features in that we give you the ability to switch between different DSP presets. And these are features that are only available when using a Maestro compatible amplifier. So obviously that's going to be best case scenario, is to utilize the A to B with one of our partner products. But again, I must mention that it is compatible with any amplifier using the RCA or Toslink. You just lose some of those extra features.
So if you're just tuning in, yes, ADS Maestro is launching their A to B module, now shipping. So if this is a vehicle platform that you've struggled with, this is a great solution coming to you from Maestro. Matt, my only final two questions. Could we just go over one more time the pricing of said unit, and maybe its harnesses as well that go with, and availability?
Yeah, as you mentioned, the A to B module is shipping now, as well as the 3 T harnesses, the 2 for Ford and the 1 for Lincoln. As for pricing, the module itself will be $549.99, and then the T harnesses will be around $100 for each one. They vary a little bit, but they're about $100 for each harness. And for more information on compatibility for vehicles, you can go to idatalinkmaestro.com.
Hi, Paul Truman here with SiriusXM. We reached out to some of our partners in the industry, and here's what they had to say.
I can't say more or enough about just what it means to have our unit working with SiriusXM. It's like we're there now.
The SiriusXM service is something consumers want, right? So it's called.
That allows a consumer to listen to either podcasts, entertainment, sports, all at their fingertips. It's all about engagement, and that's what SiriusXM provides.
SiriusXM is a huge component in a vehicle nowadays. Consumers expect that technology to be available both in our OEM system as well as the aftermarket upgrades that they're applying to their vehicle.
Alpine and SiriusXM, through our electronics, are able to offer the consumer on the aftermarket side SiriusXM 360L, which is an expanded platform for SiriusXM. And it's really been a beneficial relationship for us with SiriusXM.
As a dealer, just remember, we don't compete with anybody else. We are absolutely one of the best profitability accessories you can add to any head unit that is SiriusXM ready.
Well, it looks like there's some shift in distribution when it comes to the popular brand CERWIN VEGA, more specifically north of the border. We go now to automobility product specialist Nima Jalovan, who has a big announcement, and it's got a lot to do with automobility and CERWIN VEGA.
Hey, Ben, thanks for having us. We're excited to be here today to announce our new partnership with CERWIN VEGA for Canada.
Wow, Nima, that is big news. Now, of course, for dealers or audience members tuning in, CERWIN VEGA is a huge brand and covers so many different categories. Nima, would you mind elaborating on the exact partnership, and are there caveats to categories? Or are we talking full line distribution?
Ben, when we first started to look at CERWIN VEGA, we knew that this is a brand that's been around for over 75 years with a complete line of car audio, anywhere from speakers, subs, amp, DSP, marine, and power sports products, including motorcycles. And the brand's been around 75 years, and it falls perfectly with the rest of our car audio portfolio brands.
Now, as you mentioned, Nima, automobility already has such a stacked catalog when it comes to these things. What particularly, or maybe you can point out a couple products that really caught your eye when making this decision to partner with CERWIN VEGA?
Ben, going with CERWIN VEGA was a no-brainer for us here at Automobility. The brand has aggressive price point products all across the board, which drives a great value when customers are shopping for sound systems. With that being said, they have great DSP products, which are in small footprints, which makes installs easier, and installers love it too. At the second point to that is that installers need a full line of speaker line, which basically gives all various sizes of speakers included in that line. We cover that with CERWIN VEGA. And at the end, to round it off, they have innovative products such as their motorcycle product, which has a head unit with a built-in Maestro RR. And that is an innovative piece, especially when it comes to the difficulties of installing this product on a motorcycle with very little footprint space.
Nima, I think you did a really good job bringing to light some of the many features and advantages that CERWIN VEGA brings to the table. And on that note, we're going to take advantage of the situation and bring in their product expert, Kevin Siegel, who absolutely has some great news for motorcycle enthusiasts. Kevin, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Ben, for having me. I'm excited to be here. Yeah, we're very excited about the partnership with Automobility. We are happy to announce the new launch of our clip-free RPM HD 14 infotainment unit designed for 2014-2023 Harley-Davidson models. The RPMH 14 is a high-end plug-and-play digital media receiver with cutting-edge features and unmatched performance. As I mentioned, Ben, the RPMH 14 is one of the most unique and advanced radios on the market. It is one of the first radios to have a built-in Maestro RR built into the radio. Also provides a 10-channel clip-free independent outputs of 6 5-volt RMS RCA outputs, 4 50 by 4 at 2 ohm and 25 by 4 at 4 ohm, It is a wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It is a glove-friendly user touchscreen, and it has the option to do band pass, high pass, and low pass crossover settings. It retains handlebar controls, and they're reconfigurable through any programming. It also has 6 independent EQs for the ultimate sound customization, 1 global and 5 presets. The 10-channel DSP features time delay, once again, high pass, low pass, band pass crossovers with adjustable 6, 12, 18, 24 dB slopes, independent channels. They can be linked together or separated from the fader control. It is an IPX6 water resistant, waterproof trim gasket included, AM, FM weather bands. And it also supports media player, MP3s, AAC, WMAs, AP, FLAC, WAVE, and the list goes on. USB media input, backup camera input, and it has a Bluetooth line driver for maximum output.
And that was CERWIN Vega's Kevin Siegel introducing the brand new RPM HD14 multimedia unit, absolutely stacked with features. Nima, this is part of a bigger catalog, obviously, that Automobility is taking on. I guess the only question is, when can dealers contact Automobility to order some CERWIN Vega product?
Well, Ben, great news is orders have already been placed. We're going to be having product here in the next few days. And this will cover majority of our popular pieces that guys have been using for many years, and some of our new innovative products that we already touched based on. All this information will be available at automob.ca.
CE Outlook is dedicated to keeping the car audio and electronics industry informed of the latest issues, trends, and product releases. New feature stories posted daily. Visit ceoutlook.com for the latest industry news. So when I mention ZZ2, then you know we're talking about so many solutions when it comes to Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. But are you aware of their really interesting lighting solution for emergency lighting on vehicles that is super plug and play and surprisingly easy to install? We're talking about their Z-Wags, and recently they've announced a new application which has been in high demand. We go now to their sales manager, Steve Cope. Steve, what is the announcement?
Hey, thanks, Ben. And we are happy to announce here at ZZ2 that we are finally ready to roll out our ZW-FSD, which is going to be compatible with the 23 and up Ford Super Duty trucks. So we're talking F250, F350, F450, F550. It's been sought after for quite some time. Our development team's been hard at it. We finally have it ready to rock and roll.
Well, there you have it. A big announcement as far as applications for the Z-Wags. Yes, that is 23 and up Ford Super Duty models, which obviously there are a ton of these vehicles out there, Steve. Now, for those of us who are tuning in and may not be aware of exactly what the Z-Wags does and what makes it so special, just give us a brief description of what exactly makes this product so unique.
Hey, no problem, Ben. So what our Z-Wags is it's a simple plug and play into your factory's vehicle trucks, BCM, and we're going to strobe or flash the majority of all your OEM lights without having to drill any headlights, drill any taillights, or run any additional wires. It's a simple single plug, ground it out, and then you're up and running with some high safety and visibility with our Z-Wags product.
Well, Steve, it looks simple enough as all the wiring is already done for you. Looks like a plug-and-play solution. But the magic, folks, is when you see what this actually does. We have a quick clip here to show you the effect that Z-Wags has and how visible we can make these vehicles.
Hey guys, Steve from ZZ2 here in sunny Pompano Beach, Florida, on a construction site here to introduce a new member of our Z-Wags family, the ZW-FSD. Compatibility on this vehicle is for the 23 and up Super Duty vehicles and 24 and up all Ford pickup trucks. As you can see, it's a simple plug and play at the BCM, one connector compared to the old module where we used to have a 2 connector. Illuminate the majority of all your factory OEM lights, including your brake lights, your reverse lights, your tag lights. As you can see, also your third brake light located at the back of the cab. It'll also do your side mirror markers, and then it's gonna do your high beams, low beams, turn signals, as well as the fog lights if so equipped. So let's take a look at the simplicity of this install. As you can see, it's a simple one connector at the BCM after you remove the sidekick plate here. It's going to be about a 10, 15, maybe 20-minute install max, as well as we have some external outputs that we could wire other additional lights to or wire it to an upfitter switch. We're going to show the activation of this module. There's a couple different ways. As I spoke about previously, you can wire it to an upfitter switch, or all of our kits come with this nice little handy push button trigger. If you want to activate the light, simply push and hold for approximately a count of 3, or you'll see your hazards illuminate on the dash, and then you know the Z-Wags are activated and you're safe. Another way you can activate them as well is with the high beam lever. Simply pull and hold the high beam lever for, again, approximately about 3 to 5 seconds, so your high beams activate on the dash. To get back to standard drive mode and deactivate the Z-Wags, simply again, pull and hold the high beam lever for approximately a count of 5 seconds, and then you're back to standard drive mode. As you can see, super high visibility for your fleet of vehicles. If you got any more questions, give us a call at the office, 929-220-1212, or check us out on the website, zz-2.com.
Now, as you can see, the Z-Wags literally transforms the entire lighting environment of the vehicle into something very highly visible. What's the feedback been on this product? Because this is kind of a new, not only a new category for many dealers, but something very unique that ZZ2 has brought to the market.
You're 100% about that, Ben. I mean, this Z-Wag safety lighting subclass for us is just blown up. I mean, we've been developing it over the last 2 years and keep moving forward with different vehicles, different manufacturers that we can offer the safety and features of our Z-Wags lighting to. You know, this is going to be the first one on the market for the Ford Super Duties. I don't believe there's any other manufacturer that has a solution available. And the feedback's been huge because of the simplicity of the install and how easy it is to utilize the push button or the high beam lever to turn it off and on, or if you want to, you can move it to the upfitter switch, which is super nice for all the municipalities that we've been working with lately.
All right, Steve, thank you so much for the information. If you're just tuning in, ZZ2 has launched a new application for their Z-Wags emergency lighting solution. It's absolutely plug and play for the 23 and up Ford Super Duty trucks. Last question, Steve, as far as availability for this unit, and where can people go to find more info?
So availability is now. You can give us a call here at the office at 929-220-1212, or you can check us out on the website, zz-2.com, or better yet, if you'd like to see how it's installed and the simplicity of its action, go check us out on our YouTube channel.
There's an incredibly strong network of distributors across Canada, and today we're here at CMA Expo to speak with them and get a sense of how they feel about their partnership with SiriusXM.
SiriusXM helps connect our industry because we are reproducing music. We are delivering content in a different way. We deliver hard parts to consumer. They deliver us the content on those hard parts.
It's a great add-on for the head unit sale, and it's pretty much just a natural addition now to offer it to the customer after they purchase a new head unit for their car.
As a distributor of SiriusXM, we all benefit. As partners, they offer and bring to the table the love of music. We're all in this industry because ultimately we love music.
They've been a great partner, and they've actually created a lot of excitement again in the industry.
It really brings the whole industry together, and it's music-based. It's great. You know, that's what we do. We sell music. They provide content that's fabulous.
We move now to motorcycle audio, one of the fastest growing and trending categories in the industry. Just weeks after Sturgis, Precision Power has announced that they are first to market with a brand new speaker lid kit for Indian motorcycles. We go now to their product expert, Brandon Meyer, who's standing by to tell us all the news because it sounds like they've finally answered the call when it comes to Indian motorcycle enthusiasts.
That's right, Ben. We're super excited to introduce this lid kit for Indian motorcycles. Indian motorcycle rider has been kind of neglected over the last few years, so we're glad to answer that call that you were talking about.
All right, Brandon, let's get into it. Let's get into the details. I mean, we know what lid kits are because we have many that are available in the market for Harley-Davidson. My first question is, what is involved with the lid kit? What is included? And does it differ in any way from an installation perspective when it comes to the parts involved?
So, Ben, in each kit is going to have the adapters and grills to go with it. a template to line up on the actual saddlebag lid to cut it correctly, and all the necessary cabling to install your speakers directly to your amplifier. When everything is said and done, it's installed on the lid just about like that and looks awesome.
Well, like in true Precision Power fashion, you guys have thought about everything. It looks like everything's included in the box. Let's talk about specifications. Now, from a bundling perspective, is this a kit that is available a la carte as a standalone kit? Is it bundled with any speakers? And speaking of speakers, what kind of size driver can we get in there?
So Ben, as you can see, it installs real nice and flush to that saddlebag lid. We are offering it in an a la carte fashion, which means it's not included with the speaker. We prefer you to use a Precision Power MAS speaker, but the user can install any other 6.5 that's available in the market. We were a little constrained on the physical size of speaker we could accommodate, so it is only going to take a 6.5-inch speaker. You can kind of see here, there's so much going on here with the locking mechanisms and hinges of the lid itself. We were only able to accommodate a 6.5-inch speaker.
So there you have it, guys. It's a brand new Indian lid kit. Oh my God, you guys! I'm sure this is going to open up some opportunities, and Indian bike riders are going to rejoice. Now, as Brandon had mentioned, this is a space permitting for a 6.5-inch driver, which is great. There's phenomenal options out there, but of course, recommended here would be, of course, a Precision Power driver. Now, this is a new departure. For years, we've been developing products for Harley-Davidson for obvious reasons. Is this a sign of the times of what's coming down the pipe for Precision Power with a little bit of a shift of focus to offer more products and solutions for Indian motorcycles?
That's right, Ben. Of course, we recognize from customer feedback that motorcycle audio extends well beyond just Harley-Davidson. So we're addressing customer feedback and desires for Indian. We're going to talk about Polaris, slingshots, etc. when the time is right. Good things to come.
Well, Brandon, certainly exciting times over at the Precision Power Camp. Brand new product, new category of bicycle application. 2 questions left, Brandon. When are these going to be available? And what is the suggested price on these units?
Ben, we're expecting the Indian lid kit to arrive to us at the end of September and hitting dealer network shortly thereafter. The anticipated retail price will be $499. Users can always go to motorcycleaudio.com to get the latest information, as well as follow us on Instagram or Facebook.
And that's a wrap on this edition of CMA Live, presented by SiriusXM and sponsored by 5-Axis Innovations. Make sure to check out all our videos at cmanetworks.com. I'm your host, Ben Wu. We'll see you next Saturday.
There's never been a better time to have SiriusXM with over 150 channels in your vehicle. Your Platinum Plan offer includes more than ever before to enjoy online, on your phone, or at home. Create your own ad-free personalized stations powered by Pandora. Hear ad-free extra channels and enjoy favorite shows with SiriusXM Video on Demand. What you love is on now.